So throughout school, I had many early experiences with math. My grandma was actually a math teacher, so she always was teaching me little things that I would have never understood at that point. But one of my most positive experiences was with my 8th grade math teacher, Mrs. Clark. She taught 8th grade at Epps in Greenville. It was actually like Math 1, but we got to do it in 8th grade. She was really good at showing and explaining what she did and not just doing it and not explaining. She could also give it to us in many different ways if we didn't understand how she did it, which was beneficial because not everyone learns the same way. And so far she's been my favorite. I've had a negative experience with the teacher at Rose in 10th grade, Dr. S. She was from Malaysia, so she has a very strong accent, and that made it kind of difficult to understand her throughout class. And so she didn't really explain very well what she was doing. She would kind of just do the problem and be like, here's the problem, this is how I did it, and this is how you should do it. And so it made it very difficult. And she had to see your face when you were teaching. So even if the desks were lined up, like she had them in the class, she always would single out someone to move their desk up because she can't see you. And that kind of just distracted class and made it hard to understand or get distracted and wouldn't be able to get done what we needed to get done. I've always loved math, in elementary school and middle school especially. High school, it started getting a little bit harder, but I enjoyed it. Even in Dr. S's class, some years more than others, I enjoyed it. I always liked it because I enjoyed critical thinking and solving problems and working with numbers, which that kind of runs. My dad's very good with numbers and whatnot, so I've always loved working with numbers and solving critical problems. I've always enjoyed learning about math, especially how it can be applied to daily life and like the real world, because sometimes we learn math and we're always like, what are we going to actually use this for? So I enjoy knowing what we could use it for in the real world. I have not yet gotten a chance to teach any form of math in my classes. None of my practicums have been math related, but I am excited to teach it because I'm excited to see students understanding and having that aha moment where the light bulb goes off. Because I remember that always being really exciting for me when I didn't understand anything. College experience, I've taken one math class. That was my freshman year, Math 21-27. The teacher could be kind of confusing, but other than that, it was a positive experience. It kind of helped me relearn the math that I learned in like middle school and high school and some elementary school, I guess. But it learned how to reach an answer and how to go explain how we got the answer in multiple different ways, not just one specific way. And I would say math to me would be kind of like the study or science behind the relationships between numbers, and maybe measurements and other parts of math. That's the best definition so far. But other than that, I've always very much enjoyed math and can't wait for this class to be able to dig deeper into being able to teach and explain why we do certain things in math.